Hello Scorpio, welcome to Intuitive Garden Tarot. My name is Nicole and I'm going to do a general reading for the remainder of October. For Scorpio, take what resonates and leave the rest. If you'd like to book a personal reading, please go to my website, intuitivegardentarot.org, and take advantage of my 35% off special through November 15th. And I want to give a special hello to the newest member of the Scorpio family, baby Noah, Catherine. My niece, Katie, gave birth to a beautiful baby girl this morning. And congratulations, Jacob and Katie. You must be very tired. I know that this all started yesterday morning. So I hope you're having a restful time, even though you're probably wired and tired. Okay, so moving on to my Scorpio viewers. What is the energy for you for the rest of October? We have the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. So Queen of Cups is a very nurturing, loving mother figure. She really gives of herself through her heart. Ten of Pentacles. It's a beautiful card symbolizing family legacy, wealth, abundance, material abundance, family abundance, generations coming together. And the Three of Swords. This can be about, most often it's linked to some heartbreak or some sadness. It can also be about a catharsis, something really just kind of a startling new realization, awakening, or a cleansing. The story behind the Three of Swords, and the important part to remember, is that while we might have some heart pain, particularly even from some painful thoughts or words that we tell ourselves or think to ourselves or have been expressed to us, this card is about pulling those swords out to allow the heart to heal from what's been stuck, holding it back. So let's clarify further with the Queen of Cups. Two of Wands. He's in a safe place. He's established some success. Wands are fire energy, spiritual energy. And he's looking out at what's coming in from a higher perspective. He's watching the water. And he's playing off of the Queen of Cups. So this is clarifying the Queen of Cups, the water sign, which again is about feelings, heart-centered emotions. So what I'm sensing is I think he's contemplating what feelings he might still need to tend to. What maybe isn't flowing in his heart right now that could be flowing. He has that distance, but again, with that higher perspective, we can make better sense of our emotional experiences, even if they're sometimes painful. There's always a reason we go through what we go through in life. We're here on Earth and Earth School. And when we can step back from the perspective on the ground or rise above it, we can see how everything molds us and shapes us into who we came to be in this lifetime and how our soul wanted to grow. So let's clarify the Ten of Pentacles. The Emperor, strong authority figure, major arcana. I can almost hear him putting that staff down, almost like a gavel in a courtroom, a declaration of sorts. Maybe it's time to be really bold about a decision, stepping into your strength. And it's playing off of this card here, the Ten of Pentacles. So for me, as I feel into it, you might be a leader in your family or in your legacy. And this globe, this golden globe, is all that knowledge and wisdom that you possess. Okay. Let's clarify the Three of Swords. King of Wands. The King of Wands is a very charismatic character, and he's fun to be around. He also understands the power of transformation. And I love that it's under this card of the Three of Swords. As I said earlier, our life experiences, our heart wounds, our mental pains and anguishes, they do serve a purpose, and they are meant to transform us when we can tap into that from a more spiritual perspective, a higher perspective. And in doing so, you'll really step into your authority with yourself, with your family, with your community, with the world around you. I'm really getting a strong leadership vibe for you, Scorpio. So maybe you already are a leader, or maybe you're stepping into a leadership role. But it's almost as if the baton is being passed down to you, or has been passed down to you. And in that as well, I'm getting some of these wounds that need some clearing and transforming and healing are probably ancestral wounds that our ancestors weren't able to fully transform. And I personally believe that every generation passes on the Earth School homework that they didn't get around to finishing or weren't able to finish or understand. And then the next generation takes it a little further. They might clear a bunch, but there might still be some more that's passed on. So this might be a time for you, Scorpio, to dig deep into what might be possibly even in your matrilineal heritage, but not necessarily. For some of you, that might ring true. Emotions. So what emotions need to flow so that you can really transform? Just checking if there's anything else. Yes. I'm honing in on these grapes hanging up here from the vineyard. The fruits of your labor is the expression that's coming to me. So if you're willing to be bold and step into your strength and really own who you are and everything you are that came before you, that went into who you are in this lifetime, because we're not just ourselves growing in a vacuum. We do carry the energy from our ancestors, the DNA, the emotions, the experiences. I think those do get passed on. So let's finish with a message from the garden. Gratitude, pink rose. Well, the rose, I've learned, in particular, holds a very high frequency, very high healing frequency. And it is a way that we can raise up from maybe those lower frequencies that keep us stuck and held down. So the word itself, gratitude. The first thing to focus on always, especially when we're stuck or processing emotions, is what are we grateful for? When we're in a place of gratitude, we can see that higher perspective and we can connect with the blessings and the transformation that we're meant to experience. And also being grateful for those that came before us. And this is really touching my heart because we know how much struggle previous generations have gone through, and we have our own struggles. But they did the best they could. And as we heal, we're actually sending healing back through our lineage to them. So right now I'm feeling really grateful for this reading because it's sparking something in me as well. That's not something specific to Scorpio energy. Of course, we all have ancestors that have gone through a lot. But that being said, you have what it takes to really say the buck stops here with a lot of the heavy energy and wounds that previous generations have endured. They got through what they could and they brought us here. They gave us life and they gave us an opportunity to grow as a soul and to take it to the next step. So, my first time crying in a video. Thank you, Scorpio, for this opportunity. I wish you well for the rest of the month, and I expect big things from you. The Emperor is the strongest card in the deck, the most powerful. But stay in your heart, nurture yourself, and remember to nurture those around you that you love. Love heals everything, and that is true. And so appropriate that gratitude and the rose comes out with that. So this is a time of big healing and big transformation for you, Scorpio. And try to have fun with it as I tear up. He's charismatic. He has a good sense of humor. So sometimes it's not just gratitude, but being able to look at things from a higher perspective and not take everything so seriously, as heavy as some things are. We all move on from each lifetime with more wisdom, and we grow. And I believe as we ascend and move through higher realms of consciousness as spiritual beings, the heaviness of what our ancestors and we too have experienced, it isn't heavy in the angelic realm. It's just all a part of flow. So by focusing on gratitude and your sense of humor and loving those around you, and most importantly loving yourself, You're really going to step into your power, Scorpio. With that, I thank you for watching this video. Again, if you'd like to have a more personalized, detailed reading, please go to my website, intuitivegardentarot.org, and book a session with me there. Take care.